Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today I want to talk about World Boss Ultimate Apokolips. This guy is a freaking nightmare. He has a ton of effects. It's very difficult to fight, especially if you don't have any kind of crowd control strikers. He's pretty much a nightmare. So what I want to do, guys, is just kind of run through it a little bit and give you guys maybe some tips to hopefully beat this guy. So let's go into it. We're just going to take on stage 1 because if I go any higher than that, or if I go much higher than that, these characters will die in seconds, and that's due to some of the effects that Apokolips has. And we're just going to use Wolverine, Hulk, and Anti-Venom, mainly just because they're heals, mainly just Wolverine. We're not going to use any strikers, guys, because we just want to talk about the effects and what Apokolips is doing. So he's got to have 3 phases. In the first phase, Apokolips will have Silence, Penetration, and Bleed, and he's going to have an ignore targeting effect, which means when you're in an iframe, he'll still be able to get a hold of you, and that lasts for about 2 seconds, and we'll talk about when all that happens. So we'll switch to Wolvie here, run around. First, Apokolips does this little thing, he throws out those little slashes, a little kick. You can just run around and avoid that, and then you want to get away from that because of the freeze. Then he throws up his little hands from his second skill on the base kit that he has, and he does a fear. Now there's that ignore targeting effect that also has silence. One of the best ways to avoid fear and freezing is having a debuff. You know, using Wasp, Angel, Jean Grey, Strive, you know, certain leaderships that offer a debuff removal. That's the way to go. And I think that's going to be pretty valuable here, especially if you don't have mind control strikers. You could also use Hydro Man because he has immunity to bleed effect leadership, and you could avoid getting bled. Because when Apokolips comes in and bleeds you, like right now, when he bleeds you, see that bleed? You will die in seconds, guys. In seconds. I don't care how powerful your character is, how good a defense they have. They will die. That bleed is freaking massive. So let's go ahead and take Apokolips down to the next phase and talk about what's going on in it. He also has penetration in the first phase too, guys. There's that ignore targeting right there. That's that skill that has ignore targeting and silence. Come on, take him down. Crap. Because we don't have a debuff or anything, we're getting frozen and bled. But I want to get frozen and bled, so I show you guys those effects. We're going to run around here. Okay, so I'm just waiting for him to do his bullcrap. Now right there, that has penetration. That skill has penetration. When he pops up out of the ground and slams his hands down, that has penetration. It penetrates everything. This skill here penetrates everything. The fists that pounding down there, those penetrate everything. So if you have super armor, you're going to get guard broken. Plus, if you have invincibility, immunity, whatever, you're still going to take damage during those skills. Get out of that. Boom. There was some penetration there. You know, he has damage reduction here, so he doesn't take as much damage. We still have that fear to deal with. There's that penetration again. I mean, Apokolips is a nightmare. He's got a freaking ton of effects. Something that's really difficult about this guy is he iframes a freaking massive amount. He iframes. He's got all these effects. He can take you out of your iframes, which means you're not going to be dealing as much damage, which really sucks. You need to avoid these things at all costs. Come on, let's get this guy in this next phase. Come on. There we go, there we go. Okay, so now in this phase, he's going to put up an energy shield that's 20% of his max HP that stacks up twice. So the higher level you go, the more max HP this guy's going to have, and the stronger the shield. Having a character with penetration will take down that shield a whole lot faster than others. So that's something to think about. So Jean Grey will obviously be a great candidate. I mean, or Cable, you know, both of them are blast types. Will also give you a huge advantage against Apokolips. And you see we lost Wolverine, guys. Even in stage 1, you'll still lose him. There's that fear. And also in this phase, he has damage accumulation based on how much damage he takes. So the more damage you deal to Apokolips, the more damage he will deal to you, which sucks. He also has a 50% to all resistances. So, yeah, I mean, this guy is decked out. He has a lot of effects to deal with. So again, having debuffs. Another great tip is just, there we lost Hawk. Having mind control strikers, guys, are extremely valuable here because you want to lock down Apokolips big time. Boom, we just freaking died in stage 1, even having those heals from Hawk and Wolverine. This guy is no joke. He is no joke. So we're going to do a clear with this guy, and we're going to start with the build. Let's take a look at who we got. Who's it going to be, guys? Can you guess? Here we go. Looky, looky, guys. Jubilee. It has been a coon's age since I did a video about this girl, and I know a lot of people have been requesting, didn't mean to do that, have been requesting me to do a comparison between her and Juggernaut, and actually, guys, that just wouldn't be fair. She's an energy-based character, and Juggernaut is a physical-based character. The only way to truly compare them is take them against certain world bosses that don't have any kind of resistances, or don't have any kind of energy defense or physical defense. It's pretty tough, you know, so you just really be facing Thanos. She is great, though. I love her. Every time I look at Jubilee, I get so much nostalgia. You guys might be surprised with what this girl can do against Apokolips, not only because she's a blast type, but because of a couple other things. She has 22,000 energy attack. She has 127 attack speed, 32 crit rate, 142 critical damage, and 46% ignore defense. These are not good stats. These are pretty freaking horrible, guys. And she has max skill cooldown. All of her gears are at 20. She is a level 70 character, but I haven't put anything into her. She doesn't have any Urus at all. And all of her skills are at 6. Now, she's been talked about a freaking ton in the past, you know. She's got this 50% chance to become immune to mind damage, which, I mean, that's okay, whatever. You know, the 1, no big deal. The 2 has a 80% chance of missing attack. The 3 has a 100% chance for immunity to all damage. And you really want to have immunity to guard break on this girl, so you don't get guard broken because of this. Because you want to put your damage proc on this 3rd skill, and it is a channeling skill, so it's going to continuously deal damage. Then you have a 4-star passive, which deals activation rate 70% chance when attacking. Applies to enemies, deals 30% bonus energy plasmoid damage every 1 second. That stacks up to 5, max 150% additional damage. So she's going to be dealing more damage as you're doing your skills, which is really dope. That really synergizes well with her channeling skill. The 4th skill, you can move around using the V-pad, pretty cool. And then the 5th skill has a plus 25% increase of energy attack, which is dope, and it has a 5-hit guard for 5 seconds. And it's nice having an energy attack buff instead of having an all-attack buff, because sometimes when you have the all-attack buff, it overrides your ISO 8 set all-attack bonus. But in this case, it won't, and that is awesome. Her leadership increased mind resistance by 50%. No big deal, we don't care. She has a stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set, and we're rocking just a regular guard break immunity, immunity to stun, 160% damage proc. There's nothing special about this girl's build at all. She is a wonderful, wonderful character, very reliable to play. And she has no uniform. So let's go into the world boss here. Come on, come on, come on. Click on Apok here. Let's do this. Let's get rid of these guys. Alright, let's put our girl in there. Alright, let's go into speed, because we're going to need some OP power here. Who do we have? Who do we have? I think I already used certain characters. So, we'll put Wave in there for a little extra damage. And let's go to Universal. Let's do that. And we will use Ebony's leadership. There he is. And this will give us this 40% increase of energy attack, plus his uniform gives a 25% deals extra damage to universal types, which Apok is not. I just thought of that. What a bummer. Okay, so we don't want to use him. That's going to be useless against Apok. I forgot about his uniform only adding to universal types. So I guess we can use Hyperion. Yeah. You know what? We'll switch her out and put Ghost Panther in. Give us an extra 5% damage. Yeah. I could use Magneto. I mean, he is a mutant. And he does give 45% to mutant allies. Oh, wait a minute. I know who I can use. I just thought of it. Kitty, duh. There we go. 55% increase of all attack plus a crit rate bump by 6%. Hell yes. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. And as far as our strikers, we're going to use Sue, Scarlet, because we definitely want that mind control. Wait a minute. We don't want to do stage 1. No. No. We want to go all the way to the top, stage 55. Let's do this. Alright, so we're going to use Weapon Hex, of course. And then we're going to use Silver Surfer and Thanos. And remember, guys, only 3 strikers can come in at any given time. So you want to have 2 strikers like these 2 guys that only come in when you are attacked. That way you're increasing your chances of these 3 strikers coming in. So let's get into it, guys. Let's do this. Hopefully we can beat this sucker. Come on now. Now I know with Nick Fury we can do this, but you know, I already used Nick Fury for a clear, so yeah, we don't have him. So let's switch to old girl. Get him. Pour it on. And something that's nice about old girl is she doesn't have any all defense down, so you don't have to worry about her all defense down interrupting theirs. Come on now. Come on. Where's my damage proc? So far, we have not got lucky at all. There we go. Come on. Get him. Ooh, come on. Where's that all defense down? Where is it? There's a little spike there. I saw a little bit of spike. Come on. Get him. Get him. Crap, we got frozen. Damn it. That's alright. Come on, girl. You can do it. Get him. And this is the way to play Apok, guys. Like, seriously. This is the way to play him. I mean, I normally don't like the whole easy mode thing, but this guy has a ton of effects, and he is extremely difficult to take down. And look at that spike of damage, guys. That is what it's all about. Come on, girl. Get him. Now, there's a phase Apok does that all the black will show up. We got frozen again. God dang it. I hate it when that happens. We're just going to let this thing play out a little bit. There we go. Get him. Come on, girl. Yeah! Come on, pour it on. I guess because he's being mind controlled. Boom, guys. Boom. Look at that. In under 2 minutes, and not even with an OP team. I mean, Jubilee can go quite a bit higher, which is pretty freaking awesome, man. Pretty freaking awesome. And no combat books. What a freaking bummer. So guys, let me know what you think about playing Apokolips and where you're at with this guy, and what you think about old Jubilee. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. You all take care and have a good one.